Alright, we're back again. One last time, we're gonna beat this shit for real. We're gonna get the true ending. Now, I got the DLC ending, but I didn't get the true ending of the normal game. Now, I know I said this is just gonna be focused on the DLC, but the true ending of the game is now actually different. It has DLC stuff in it now. So I'm gonna beat the true ending now, and you'll learn a bit about the Nomai and the center of the universe, or the eye of the universe, or whatever. And it'll be an educational experience for all of us. But I also kind of want to, like, my Outer Wilds itch wasn't really scratched by that ending. There wasn't really an ending. But Outer Wilds is one of those games. It's one of those stories where you have to, like, go over it again to fully understand everything that happened, right? There was so much information thrown at me. And so, but when I was going over all this, editing it, I got to watch it all again, and it finally clicked. Something that didn't click for me the first time was that these owl people, whatever they're called, they stopped the eye from echoing. Alright, and so the eye, before the Nomai, this eye was echoing all the time. And they found the eye first. And they got a vision from the eye that they didn't like about it destroying the universe and everything. And because they didn't like that, they decided to make a device to stop the eye from echoing, locked it up. But then the prisoner that we found in the vault, that guy came out and turned the echoes back on for a little bit, right? Just like one or two echoes got out before it was shut off again. And I was really confused. I was like, so what's the point? It was just a few echoes. But what I didn't realize is that those two echoes were the first signal the Nomai received from the Eye of the Universe, and that is what started them on their whole journey in the first place. Their whole journey, I've told you the Nomai wanted to find the Eye of the Universe and everything. That was their whole goal, and that's the whole thing you find out in this game, in the normal game, in the base game, is you learn about the Nomai and their quest to find the Eye of the Universe. And they do. They actually do. But the thing that gets them started on that whole thing is they received a signal from the Eye of the Universe. But that's all it was referred to in the base game, was just some signal. But it was only one, right? Which makes sense now. Because these owl people, that prisoner, is the reason the Nomai started on this whole journey in the first place. So this is pretty much the origin story of this game, right? And so I didn't realize that before, so that's kind of cool. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to beat the game normally. We're going to beat the normal game. There we go. All right. So the thing about this game is once the Nomai receive the signal from the Eye of the Universe, what they did the first thing they ever did from that point, once they received that signal, is all of the Nomai became obsessed with finding the Eye of the Universe, willing to do anything to find it, right? And so because of that, in trying to find the Eye of the Universe, they created this orbital probe cannon. The thing you just saw fired from Giant's Deep. That thing... Oh, let me land real quick. Planet does not have a lot of gravity, so okay, actually gonna so what they did is they created the orbital probe cannon to fire from Giant's Deep, as you see at the beginning of the game. Every time you wake up, you see it, right? And so But they can't just have it fire once because they don't know what direction it came from, right? They just know they received the signal, right? And so, because they didn't know what direction they came from, they actually created this time loop in order to find the eye of the universe. Because the thing with this time loop is that they created a device that makes the time loop, but also the only thing that's different in the time loop is the direction the orbital probe cannon fires in, right? As you can see, every time I wake up, it goes in a different direction. I don't know if any of you noticed that, but that's the whole thing. And so every time the game loops, it fires in a different direction, and then the Nomai statues are the only things capable of keeping track. The Nomai statues are the only things capable of keeping track of all that, of every direction that's fired, whether the probe was successful in finding the end of the universe and all that stuff, right? But the only problem is the Nomai never actually activated this thing. They made this hundreds of thousands of years ago, and they never actually activated it because they died before they could do it. Now, they died because that ghost matter we saw that basically just killed me immediately, that is on... let me go to the map. That comes from this comet, the Interloper. It is full of ghost matter. That's where it comes from. And the Interloper first passed over their planet and spread all this ghost matter over all of them, and it killed all the Nomai, right? And so because it killed all the Nomai, they were never able to start this project in the first place, right? But what happened is that over the course of the next 100,000 years, the sun just goes supernova just naturally, just as it dies, and that supernova energy hits this planet where the time loop machine is, and the energy from that gets sucked into the machine and activates it for the first time. Now this fires the orbital probe cannon, because once this machine's activated, it sends a signal to the orbital probe cannon to start firing it, and the process begins, the time loop begins. And when you wake up in the first time you wake up in the game, you actually have been in the loop like 9 million times at that point. But you don't become aware of it until the Eye of the Universe is found. Because when you wake up, the Eye of the Universe was found, right? When you first wake up in the game. And remember when I passed by that Nomai statue in the first episode? Well, because the Eye of the Universe was found, it sent the machine sent a signal to the Nomai statue to gather all that information, locate where... Okay, back up. So the Nomai statue's purpose was to keep track of all the data that was discovered during all the time loops. So the Nomai wouldn't have to. So the Nomai wouldn't have to just live through it, right? They didn't want to do that. And so what they did was they made the statue to keep track of all of it. And the statue was programmed to put all that information. Once the Eye of the Universe was found, the statue was programmed to put all that information into the next closest living being, I guess is the best way to explain it. But so when the Eye of the Universe was found, it set a signal to that statue to take all that data collected over the 9 million time loops and give it to the next closest living being. That's what it was programmed to do. Now the Nomai program expected that to be them, but it wasn't. It was because they died, right? And so it just turns out that it was... Wait, this is the wrong fucking place. And so the point is, when the eye was found, that statue sent all of the information that it learned into my head. And then I became aware of the time loop, which is what it was meant to do, but they just expected it to be a Nomai because they didn't expect to be dead, right? And so it's working as intended, but it's just working thousands of years too late. While we're waiting, actually. Yeah, actually. While we're waiting. While we're waiting, let's go talk to this guy. He's Mr. Drummies. Mr. Drums. Oh, shit. Just gotta follow the sound. Over here. It's on the surface, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there he is. Now parked on the edge also. There he is. There's a little guy. Here is Chert. Trying to think of a voice for this guy. Goodness, is you. Hello. I take it the first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mine's sand now. What are you up to? Hornfield's asked me to update our star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate just to see one. Keep an eye out or 4 on the stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself. Supernovae? Tell me, what can I do for you? What are you doing out here? Right now, I'm documenting the stars. Hornfield noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Or maybe don't tell Hornfields either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. Anyway, so that's that guy. And you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go visit every guy. Every person that exists. Well, not that exists, but every person with an instrument. We're gonna follow the sounds of the universe. Or well, rather the solar system. Oh, there's the thing. So first, we're gonna find this guy. Actually, no, first, I lied. We're gonna find him. Mr. Banjo. He's my favorite. So we're gonna jump over this hole. The other side of this hole. There it is. See, there's a path in here. Under the planet, there's a series of paths and things. So if I just kind of fall. Ow! Now, follow the sound. See? Oh, he's down here. Bam! Found him. Mr. Banjo. He's cool. He's my favorite. Now is this... Is this heal? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not mean to do that. Roast marshmallow. Does this heal my health? Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Look at that. Feel my jetpack. Oh, what's up with this guy? Whoa, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Don't even know my fucking name, do you? Wow, I guess that means you've been out a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. You want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck that I landed somewhere Little Scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I'm engaging the stability of the ground around me using my Little Scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. Well, that's enough out of me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? Well, that'd be... yeah. Okay. What are you doing out here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess. Seeing I'm all Timber Hearst's got right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them. So maybe I can help. Cool. See you later. How do I leave? Ow. Fuckers. Anyway. There we go. Alright, to the next planet. We already found his. So let's go to Timber Hearth. So we got the guy whistling on the moon, and then we got someone playing the harmonica here. Oh, shit! Alright, we're fine. Good as new. Okay. Something this way. Ow. Down here, here he is. Ow. Oh. All right. Boom. Now that is necessary for something, so yeah. Yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna find all these guys so this ending makes more sense. Saddle Rock is a very tiny, tiny planet. There's a guy, it's just a dude up here whistling. There he is. Boom. Signal identified. Esther. Now this is the most country looking motherfucker in this whole game. So I'm gonna have to put it on. Oh hey, it's you! Ground Control didn't tell me anything about you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Was that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with the signal scope, you know. The best part for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked red on your mini-map. But the Outer Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. Don't go! I mean, is there anything else you wanted to ask? Nope. Talk to you later. See ya. Have fun up here. Anyway, so those are all the guys. But the ending incorporates all of them, so I realized it wouldn't really make much sense to do it without him. And for some reason, the only way you can enter the Ash Twin Project is like this. Boom! Like that. Now we're in it, as you can see. We're spinning in the center of the fucking thing. Was it curious? See? Giant Steep Memory Statue. That's what those are. We got 14 minutes left to complete this. What you do, and this is like the answers to everything I just explained to you, so we don't need to do that. I'm gonna take this. All the way up here. That opens this. And now this thing right here. This is the warp core. This is what makes the loop possible. And we're gonna take it, of course. We're gonna take it, and we're gonna take it to a very specific place. But now that I've removed this warp core, the loop has stopped. The loop can no longer occur. The loop can no longer occur now because I've taken the thing that makes the loop possible in the first place. So now, if we die, we die. We're dead. So you know, you want to be a little careful. But now, what we need to do is we need to take this to Dark Bramble. So now that we've removed the warp core, we've actually stopped the loop. Done. No more loop. But it doesn't need to continue because it found the Eye of the Universe. All we have to do is put this back where it belongs, and we can finish what the Nomai started all those years ago. Now the thing with Dark Bramble, like I said, is it has many pocket dimensions. You gotta be careful. Because it also has something called anglerfish, and they are not nice. They will eat you if you're not careful. And I don't remember which room it was. Actually, it's none of these rooms. But one of these rooms has anglerfish eggs. And they don't like you fucking with their eggs. And they'll be oh, wait, no, this is it. This is it. We're gonna talk to this guy real quick. This is the harmonica guy. There we go. Feldspar. Whoa. Where did you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Darth Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive! You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed violently. You crashed, but you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in a polite society for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one's ever had before. Getting around to Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged all the massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I ran into these huge anglerfish. You seen them? Big gnarly things, and this was the biggest one I've ever seen. Pulled a few stunts, tried to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I can barely get out of here before the electrical system starts sparkling like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly. So I had to put a little distance between me and my poor, fried ship. I camped out where I crashed here at first, found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Can't believe you didn't die. You know, in the old days, I used to think the same thing every time I came back from a flight in one piece. These days, I'm used to it. Anyways, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure. Whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little too young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Interesting. The thing is about this area is that there's one of the escape pods from the main vessel that crashed here is also here. And that's important because there is something near the escape pod that we have to find. And be careful not to get tangled up in these vines. You can get stuck here, and it's very frustrating when it happens. You see, there's the escape pod right there. We don't need to go to it. What we do need to do is follow these little lights here. These little lights will lead you here. And it's important that we go here, because this is a portal. And what we could do, we can't go in there, but we can send a scout in there. And now that we've sent a scout in there, there's a duplicate signal, and it'll tell us where the other end of that portal is. Now, it's not broadcasting any kind of signal, which is why we had to send a scout, because without it, we'd get lost in here, and you can get lost very easily in here if you don't know what you're doing or where you're going. Now for the scary part. There is There's a scout over there, as you can see. And here are some anglerfish. These things are not friendly. Luckily, they're blind. So as long as you don't go too fast, they're not going to see you or feel you or anything. I think they're deaf as well. So I think they can just feel the heat from the jets. So if you rocket too far and too hard, they will detect it and eat you pretty much. So you're generally going to want to avoid that whole situation. But yeah, we just follow the scout. Fuckers. Okay. Here we are. Now we are approaching the vessel. This is the ship. One of them, anyway. With the warp core in hand, we're gonna enter this ship. Oh, in here. You're gonna do what so many others tried to do and failed. As you can see, there's a warp core here. Someone already tried to do this. Boom. Warp core. Now the ship is powered. And then we're gonna do this. Just kidding. We're gonna do this. And there's some symbols you learn throughout the game that you're supposed to just know. I'm gonna be kind of fast on this though. No. Fuck off. Oh, God. Controller. Okay. Boom. 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 Yeah. There we go. And then... boom, boom. And then put the shit in the shit. There we go. Passcode's entered. Now you do this. And here we are. The Nomai ship. Outside the radius of the supernova. And you can see, that's the eye of the universe right there. There it is. Now here we are. And as you can see, there's our solar system over there. I wonder if I can see the other solar system from here. No, I don't think so. There is an insane amount of gravity here. But yeah, you just kind of walk straight. But yeah, there's our sun over there. Way the fuck over there. A flashlight didn't seem to do me much good though. Oh. Okay. I think I walked the wrong direction. Ah. Ah. Really hope there's not a time limit anymore. I hear something. I can't see anything. There it is. Yeah. So, this is not terrifying at all. There it is. That's the eye of the universe right there. So there's some weird gravity shenanigans going on here. So if you walk up this, and you just fall into the eye of the universe. Crazy shit, bro. Now I'm here for some reason. We're just in the museum somehow. Ain't nothing out here. Okay. What's this? The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts in technology, Earthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. It's true. I don't know if that's... I don't know who's saying that or what. Here's the DLC stuff. The radio tower from Timber Earth was built to receive transmissions from a deep space satellite and house some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. One of these photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring inhabited by a species whose presence in our solar system predated even the Nomai. This species traveled from a nearby star system in search of the eye of the universe, but horrified by what they discovered, they decided to block the eye's signals so that no one else would ever find it. One individual, however, rebelled against this decision and was able to briefly release the eye's signal back into space before being caught and imprisoned in solitude for this betrayal. Yeah, and what they didn't tell you is that that one signal is what started the Nomai on their whole thing. Of all the life forms who will perish on the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. That's funny. The Nomai who came to our system were following the signal from the eye of the universe. We never figured out how they died. Okay. Observe. Observe what? Oh, there's the eye of the universe. Right. It's our galaxy, okay. Interesting. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm moving? More galaxies? Oh, wait, no, I remember what this is. Huh. Interesting. idea where I am. In some forest. Oh, they're dying. Galaxies are exploding or something. And the universe grows dark. Heat death of the universe or something. I don't know. Okay. Okay, that looks a lot like me. Okay, we got a tree. Any other signals? Oh, ah. I'll roast marshmallow real quick. Because I'm pretty sure we're outside the radius of the sun's explosion. So, I don't have to worry about time anymore. Nom nom nom. Alright. What? Ah. Do you hear music? Right. This is what I was talking about. Because it incorporates all the guys. So you had to see all the guys first. This thing is a quantum structure, I believe. Here we go. It's been gathered. There he is. It's not quite time yet. Time for what? Pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here. Ooh. The quiet shade. Okay. Cross old bark. In ancient glade. It's always dark. The fuck is this? There I am. Interesting. Okay, we got Gabbro. Oh, this must be the owl guy. Interesting. Oh, hello. Oh, rising from the grave. Okay. Gotta go down here. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wait. There it is. There's me. Okay. Oh. Alright then. Interesting. I wonder if the prisoner is the one who plays those songs. When my kind found the eye and realized it was what it was capable of, they were terrified. But it was too difficult a truth. Like a light too bright to look upon directly. It burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness. Obfuscated, then lost. They did not want their story to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right. Yeah, I am still of my kind, and you know now what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind. And so, a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? Join us. Let's see what happens. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes, but if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. I haven't seen this part yet. Ah, there he is. You're joining us, bro. What's up, dog? The fire. What a warm and beautiful light it makes. Go find the others. What comes next can be done alone. Cannot be done alone. Okay, a couple other people. Mr. Harmonica. Oh, shit. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Cool. Just need the drum guy. Let's see what he has to say. Actually, you found me. Nice to have company around the campfire, isn't it? Go on, go get the others. Wouldn't want to miss out. Think I got it? No, he's still... Where'd he go? Whoa. Why can't I get to him? What am I doing wrong? Wait, what do I do? Oh! Okay. There we go. You have to zoom in to grab it. Okay. I think we got them all. Yeah, there he is. Shall I begin? Yes. You do it, Chert. Start us off. Let's go. Always start with the drums. Yes. You may start. What do you say then? Should I get out the old harmonica? Yes. Aha! Here goes nothing. What do you say, time buddy? Ready to start the music? Yes. Heh, this should be cool. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal, for how briefly I set it free. Yet here we are. Are you ready for the final step? Yes. Then it's time. Time to send our spark out into the darkness. Should I begin? Sorry. Should I begin? Yes. Yes, you should. You got it. I'll do my best. Oh, look at that. It's doing something. Okay. That's the end. What does it mean? Who knows? But that's the end. And as you can see, the prisoner was there, which was just why we did this one last video, because, I mean, he's part of the end now, part of the game. I can't skip this. Awesome. And speed up, go! You're welcome. Ah. What is that? Okay, that's it then. That's everything. I don't really know what that was, what happened, I mean, we entered the Eye of the Universe, and then after that, I have no idea what happened. It could have been just what the Eye of the Universe made us see, makes us see illusions or whatever. But what we did is we took that warp core and we brought that back to the Nomai ship so we could power that Nomai ship. Because that Nomai ship received the signal to where the Eye of the Universe is. And once we activated the ship, that ship was able to take us to the Eye of the Universe because it now knows where it is throughout all the loops and everything. So we followed it to the Eye of the Universe, then we went onto the surface of it, then we went inside it, and then some weird ass trippy shit happened, and the universe died and exploded, I guess. I don't know. I liked it though. It was nice. All the guys playing together. It's a good game. It's a great game. And it's good to see that the DLC was incorporated at the end as well. But anyways, yep, that's pretty much it for now. As far as this series is concerned, like I said before, we might come back and like 100% this. I get all the on the ship log. We might get all the ship log stuff later if I feel like it. But I just want to get this true ending, you know, because the ending of the Echoes of the Eye was not really like that satisfying, to be honest. So this is much more satisfying of an ending. And I think the prisoner found peace, which I think is all it was about in the first place. They all found peace with the end of the universe, so that was nice at least. And you know, that weird thing kind of went with the song. I really didn't think it was going to, but it did. Anyways, that's it. I will see you guys later.